There we go. Yo guys, welcome back to another video where today we are back on F1 26 for another driver career mode, and today we are around Monza and maybe a little bit more. I might do 2 races. I'm feeling generous. I just watched qualifying, so yeah, I'm feeling a bit generous today. Not only that, I'm trying to get through this season.
They call it the Temple of Speed, and the pilgrims have come to worship. It's all about the speed today. Qualifying awaits us. Welcome to Monza for the Italian Grand Prix.
Alright, what am I doing? I'm sick of having to do that all the time.
We've been pushed down into P14.
One's funny, that's just slow, that. I tell you now, that's gonna be slow. Oh, actually, might not be that bad. I know I can go faster. That was slow, I'm telling you.
We think we might see some rain, ETA about 15 minutes. We've only got 2 laps of fuel left. I'm afraid we've dropped to P22. P22.
Still a lot more time to gain. I know there is so much more time to gain there, guys. Can we do it? That's the main thing. Can we do it? Can we gain that time? Or are we gonna lose our mind?
"30 seconds left in the session."
Not like that. Give me a second. That was just bad.
Okay, that's P19, P19.
I'm going again. I'm doing that again because I fucked that up big time. Something's just not right there with the car or all, I'm telling you. I'm moving for a 2 instead of a 1.
Right, that's us pushed down into P15.
Still, 125. That's bad. How am I that slow, guys? I don't get it. I know it's not the car because we're the fourth best car. We're the fifth, but still.
Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now. Rain is forecast in just over 10 minutes time. Rain in 10 minutes.
What am I doing there?
And we've dropped to P18.
So now I know. Now I know how to use it during qualifying. Okay. Things are looking up a bit, lads.
We've been pushed down to P17.
P14 around Monza, that's alright, I can deal with that.
Goodbye for now then, but really we're just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out. A difficult race awaits these drivers here in Monza, but glory awaits too at the Italian Grand Prix. With top speeds up to 215 and an average lap speed of around 155 miles per hour, Monza's reputation as one of the fastest circuits in the sport is well earned. We have 11 corners on this 3.6-mile track, with the best overtaking chance coming into the heavy braking zone of the Turn 1 chicane. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Max Verstappen starts on pole, and Andrea Kimi Antonelli completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Norris, Albon, Oscar Piastri and Leclerc, Hamilton, Bottas, Sainz and Nico Hülkenberg, Colapinto, Hadjar, George Russell, Lee, Perez, Alonso, Ollie Behrman and Pierre Gasly, Lindblad, Bortoletto, Ocon and Lance Stroll brings the grid to a close. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track. And alongside me, a man, well, what more can I say? But he's a legend, Anthony Davidson. So here we are at Monza, Temple of Speed, lovely long straights, and well, that's it. It's easy, isn't it?
It's a little bit harder than that, Crofty, than you make out. I mean, yes, you do have those long straights, but it's linked by very tight, tricky corners. Big emphasis on braking zones around here as well, particularly into turn 1. You decelerate at the 150-metre board down to the 50-metre board, and you'll scrub off easily over 150 miles an hour. So, yeah, it puts a lot of G-force on the drivers' bodies as they decelerate. And obviously, it throws up a big overtaking opportunity as well come race day.
Really, again, this is happening again. I'm just going to go with it.
The formation lap gets underway here at this historic track in Italy. Some monumental moments in history have come from right here. Will we be treated to another today?
And can we make it back to back? I don't know if we won around Butch actually.
So as all the cars reform the grid, the
think we did.
drivers will be hoping to get a strong start. They'll want to earn some valuable points from today's race, with final communications being done with their race engineers, ensuring the planned strategies are all in place.
Scared me. I just unlocked my phone to see, you know, because I had a notification, it was from Crunchyroll, but my Facebook were open. And it made that sound, I'm like, oh shit. Not the best start, but we can make it up. It's flying into everyone here. Nice to slow it down though. And move up 5 places. Enjoying it. Lovely juggler. Whoa,
Okay.
what happened there? Got that Sony break.
Okay, so overtake is active. Overtake mode active. You're going to get more power from the hybrid system. You know how it works. Just use boost on the next long straight to get your way past. Okay, overtake enabled, overtake enabled. Okay mate, boost mode if you need it, boost mode if you need it.
Here you come.
Okay, the incident's been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed. Come on. Okay, so we're not wearing tyres at the rate we expected to. I want you to stay out a little longer. Extend, extend. Tyre wear is lower than we expected it to be. I want you to stay out a little bit longer if you can. Repeat, stay out, stay out. Copy. Okay, mate, Hadge is behind you. We want to keep them behind, please. This is super critical for our strategy. Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. That wasn't quite what we needed, I'm afraid, but listen, don't worry about it. It's a long way to go, so let's just focus until the end. Okay, you're in the top 10. Okay, gap ahead, 1.8 seconds. Okay, clear. We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time. Gap to your teammate behind, 11.0 seconds. Racing Bull is in the pits.
Oh, that was my own fucking fault. That was just stupid. Stupid. What the hell?
Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
I'll put that thing up, guys. Whoa.
Okay, Arvid's coming in for his stop now. Okay, one stop to go, just one stop left in this strategy. This is our true position. They've pitted as well, so warm up your tyres and get down the road. Boost mode is available now. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. Okay mate, we're going through fuel quicker than we need to, so please let's ease off and make it last. Keep on him, he might make a mistake. You're lapping around a second faster than the car ahead. Keep this up. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 18.7 seconds. We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time. Yeah, really good job on hitting that target, mate. Nice work. Still a long way to go, though. Okay, gap to the car in front. Okay, we can take you this lap. There seems to have been a problem removing the right rear wheel. We need to try and put it behind us though, and let's finish this race strong. Okay. Hey, Arvid coming in for his stop now. Look after these tyres now, you want to finish the... Right, mate, Arvid is in the pits. Arvid is in the pits. Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
What the fuck is going on? Why is it sliding at that pace?
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres. Okay, so that's boost mode available if you need it. Tyre condition still looking good. Okay mate, Russell's ahead of you now. We can't let them hold us up for too long, so let's try and get past as soon as possible and crack on. Push, push.
So how the fuck have I made that work without crashing?
Okay, you're losing a small amount of time to the car behind. Let's keep pushing. Okay, really, really good. You hit that target nicely. There's a long way to go in this race, so let's keep it clean. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 2.0 seconds. Keep managing your tyres, manage your tyres. Okay, focus. We need to stay on form. Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap. Okay, so that's boost mode available if you need it.
I'll take a 7th from 14th. Not a bad race.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
And here he comes. It's all go, go, go for Lando Norris as he takes the checkered flag and wins.
Well, are we looking at a champion in waiting today, Crofty, with that kind of performance? They were driving with the kind of lack of pressure that you quite often see when a driver knows, they just know within themselves that that championship is within their reach.
It's time to bring out the bubbly and spray it around. It's our podium. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport action. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
Oh. Ooh. A little bit of ASMR cracking there. So, alright, pulling away from you, I thought something was going off on my phone. Oh. Wait, what do you mean Spanish Grand Prix? We've already done Catalonia. Wait, is this a new track? Wait, no. Oh, guys, I don't like that. Oh, guys, I really don't like that. A new fucking track, are you taking piss? What is it, Madrid? Forgot that we're a new track this year. Oh god, and it's raining in qualifying.
Welcome to the Madring. It's qualifying day here in Madrid, and time to see who'll get that all-important pole on this brand new track.
With conditions as they are, I'd suggest you take a set of full wets.
Here we go. So that's, oh my days.
We've dropped to P15.
What the hell is this track? What the fuck is the track now?
We've dropped to P17. P17. Okay, we've only got one lap of fuel remaining.
Same corner again. I need to...
Okay, be careful with the front wing, you've taken some minor damage.
Let's go 12 then, or 22nd.
Okay, recommend taking wet tyres in the current conditions. We've had to spend time repairing the damage to the car. We've been pushed down to P22. We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Oh.
Mind that front wing, it's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage. Okay, take it easy on the car, we can't sustain this level of damage.
Oh god, this track is horrible, guys. I might have to sim this one after the sim the actual race.
With conditions as they are, I'd suggest you take a set of full
this track
wets.
does not seem nice at all. Not nice.
Car repairs have set us back a little.
Not nice at all.
With qualifying wrapped up now, we have our grid lineup.
It might be different in the race, but I don't want to risk it. The rain's put me off it, man, I'm telling you. Are you okay, baby?
We're racing in Spain this afternoon at this brand new venue. It's been a brilliant weekend so far, but who can claim victory today? Welcome along, everyone, to the Spanish Grand Prix here at the Mad Ring. Let's take a look at the Mad Ring then. From the start, you're heavy braking into turn 1 and then on the power through turn 3, swooping round to the right for a little chicane 5 and 6. The track winds its way towards turn 10. Spectacular banking. Watch out for the cars going through there. And then high speed changes of direction all the way to turn 18 and 19, where if you're late enough on the brakes, that could be another overtaking spot. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. Oscar Piastri lines up on pole position, and Andrea Kimi Antonelli completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Hadjar, and Sir Lewis Hamilton, and Sainz, Stroll, Ocon, Albon, and George Russell, Alonso, Bortoletto, Nico Hülkenberg, and Perez, Leclerc, Behrman, Max Verstappen, and Valtteri Bottas, Lindblad, Gasly, Lee, and Franco Colapinto rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. And joining me in the commentary box this afternoon, the First Lady of World Motorsports, Naomi Schiff. Look, we know it's not where you start, it's where you finish. But let's talk about the start now. What's there to help the drivers get away well?
Well, the race is certainly not won in the first lap, let alone turn 1. However, what you can do is prepare yourself ahead of time. Visualize what could potentially happen, different scenarios and where you could place your car. And that will better prepare you to make the right decision with instinctive timing.
And the formation lap is underway here in Spain for what is going to be a technical high-speed test for those Pirelli tyres. The drivers need to get them lighting up and ready for turn 1. As the cars come back towards the grid to line up for the start of the race, each driver will be wanting to get the best start they possibly can. And they'll be hoping to finish today's race on the podium, and failing that, within the points.
That start was okay, now stay alert for threats around you. Okay, overtake enabled. Green flag.
Here's the checkered flag, and our winner. Well, what an end to another
Right, guys, I did not like that track. No, I really hope we don't use that in PRL. But I will leave it there for now, and I will catch you guys later.